Today is Saturday, 26th September 2015. Paper highlights read by Christina Arulselvam. First, let's look at the paper highlights of Daily Mirror. Seya's killing suspect undergoes medical examination. Refer to JMO. Crowd jeers him. The 32-year-old suspect arrested in connection with the rape and killing of Seya Sandevme at Kotadeniyawa was yesterday referred to the Negombo Hospital JMO for a special medical test. Another news highlight from Daily Mirror. 10-year-old hacked to death. 10-year-old schoolboy living in the Kapurugoda at Panagoda. He is reported to have been hacked to death last morning and his body recovered from an abandoned house in the area. Another news highlight from Daily Mirror. US commend Sri Lanka. Kerry says SL decision to become co-sponsor paves way to work together. US Secretary of State John Kerry has commended the decision taken by the Sri Lankan government to become a co-sponsor of the new resolution at the UNHRC, stating the move was paved the way for all to work together to deliver the commitments and have been reflected in the resolution. Another news highlight from Daily Mirror. New US resolution, a path-breaking success, Mangala. Foreign Affairs Minister Mangala Samaraweera yesterday said the fresh resolution of Sri Lanka, sponsored by the US, which was tabled on Thursday, is path-breaking success achieved the 30th session of UNHRC. Another news highlight from Daily Mirror. Sri Lanka now free of TNL pressure running. Sri Lanka this week reached an important milestone in international relations affairs. United Nations Human Rights Council draft resolution favorable to Sri Lanka was finalized, Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe said yesterday. Another news highlight from Daily Mirror. Another saltwater crocodile off Galle Face. September 22nd, a 10 feet long saltwater crocodile was spotted in the Sea of Kalpiti. September 23rd, the saltwater crocodile, which was crawling the Sea of Kalpiti about 15 feet away from the shore, found dead. Another saltwater crocodile was spotted yesterday in the Sea of Galle Face Beach, the vicinity of the Port City project construction site. Another news highlight from Daily Mirror. Totalanga Bennett arrested with 3 kilograms of heroin. 5 suspects, including 3 main heroin dealers of the same family, allegedly connected to a drug smuggling network, were arrested yesterday by the police narcotics bureau with the 3 kilograms of heroin. The police on a trip off arrested a man called Poddy Bennett and his mother, who had 400 grams of heroin in their possession. Another news highlight from Daily Mirror. 4 killed in road tragedy at the Athavan. 4 members of one family were killed while another was seriously injured in head in collision between the trishaw and the private bus last morning, Kosandan Villa Junction on Athavan Colombo Road. Now let's look at the paper highlights of Daily News. SWRD death commemoration today. The ceremony of commemorate of 56th death anniversary of the founder of Sri Lanka Freedom Party, former Prime Minister SWRD Bandaranaike, will be held today at the Bandaranaike Samadhi, Huragolla in Athanagala under the state patronage. Another news highlight from Daily News. SWRD vision led country to progress. President. The vision of Prime Minister SWRD Bandaranaike led to end a shakeless federalism and begin a new culture with the futuristic vision, President Maithripala Sirisena said. The President, in a message of the mark the 56th death anniversary of Prime Minister SWRD Bandaranaike, who left an indelible imprint in the political history of the country, said the 1956 Renaissance paved the way of the downtrodden to reach top rung of administration. Another news highlight from Daily News. 6 dead, 2 missing in Ramboda landslide. 6 persons dead and 2 were reported missing following the landslide at Lily Estate, Ramboda yesterday evening. Several houses of estate workers were covered with the earth following the landslide. Police and residents launched a search operation to rescue the missing. Disaster Management Center officials said relief workers found it difficult to reach the area due to the inclement weather. The Geological Survey Minsk Bereru officials said the Bereru did not issue the alert of the area did not experience heavy showers. We have sent team of officials to inspect the area where the landslide had taken place, he said. Another news highlight from Daily News. SI arrested for indirect exposure. Police arrested a sub-inspector currently undergoing training at the Katana Police Academy for allegedly indecently exposing himself and an underage girl. According to the sources, a 9-year-old girl was residing near the hostel where the suspect stayed and he had tried to expose himself to her on Thursday evening. Now let's move to the paper highlights from Ceylon today. Death penalty hangs in the balance. Political sources have reported that there is a problem as to whether approval for implementing the death penalty will be meted or not by Parliament. Another news highlight from Ceylon today. Easy cash to prison officials. Prison chief calls for name list. Commissioner General of Prisons Rohana Kumara has informed the Inspector General of the Police and the Deputy Inspector General of the Police in charge of the Criminal Investigation Department to send him a written list of names of the 45 prison officers whom the CID had delivered to expect money from Venezuela. Another news highlight from Ceylon today. Vasu to Geneva against Ranil. The leader of Domestic Left Front and Member of Parliament, the United People Freedom Alliance, Vasudevan Nanayakara told Ceylon today that he will submit a written complaint next week to Inter-Parliamentary Union in Geneva against Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe. Vasudevan Nanayakara pointed out that during the entire past, the Prime Minister who has behaved in a manner that harmed the respects of members of Parliament is also obstructing a right to declare the opinion of parliamentarian of the opposition, and at times it also indirectly obstructing the speaker and embarrassing the speaker as well. Another news highlight from Ceylon today. Action against turns SLFP MPs. Preparations are underway to take disciplinary action against the parliamentarian of Sri Lanka Freedom Party who left the parliament boycotting the debate on approving provisions under the appropriation bill and engaged in the protest will issue statement to the media. We brought you the paper highlights of today's newspaper. We will bring you more tomorrow.